Hey everybody, this is Fabian for Liberty. You're watching AMTV. So Sunday I posted a video, actually Friday I posted a video about the embassy shutdowns that took place on Sunday out of fear that the resurging Al-Qaeda was going to come and attack, and how dangerous of a threat they are, and that's why we need to give up our liberties here at home and allow our wife and children to be patted down at the U.S. airports. As crazy as that sounds, this is actually the propaganda and the angle they're going to use, in my personal opinion, to usher in some kind of new world government or new global currency government, which I talk a lot about as well, whether it's China replacing the dollar as a world reserve currency, more of a growing police state in America, you name it, it will likely be centered around some kind of terror attack. Regardless of what you believe about the official narrative of 9/11, just look at all of everything that's happened since 9/11. We went to war in Afghanistan for $1 trillion plus a year opium trade. We're in Iraq, still in Iraq, which is totally on fire, going crazy. The Department of Homeland Security, warrantless wire searches, patting down at the airports, TSA, you name it. In just 12 years. So much has happened. And I still hear people say, well, Fabian, all the stuff you've talked about isn't happening. There's no collapse. There's no, tyranny. And I have to think these are people that are just waking up or just new and, maybe are more of the mainstream media types that are coming around. We've all had that personal experience where we eventually woke up and came around. But here's the deal with this latest terror attack. Look at very closely the headlines and what these politicians are saying. Many of them are coming out, the same ones that came out just a few years ago and were saying, yeah, Al-Qaeda's on the run, they've been decimated, Obama said this. Now it's that they're resurging and they're so strong, stronger than ever. Well, is that any surprise? I mean, on record, the U.S. military, or excuse me, the U.S. government is arming Al-Qaeda. We're giving them weapons, we're giving them arms in Syria. The whole Benghazi scandal that went down, the reason Ambassador Stevens was murdered was over gun running and shipping Gaddafi's arms to Al-Qaeda Syrian rebels. I mean that's just a matter of fact. So of course they're going to be stronger. We've been arming them. We've been arming and giving hundreds of millions of dollars at one point to the Muslim Brotherhood, who is loosely affiliated with radical elements of Al-Qaeda as well. So the bottom line, Al-Qaeda is a U.S.-funded and operated front group set up by the CIA in the late 70s. They're being used to take our rights away. You don't believe me? Just Google search yourself and you'll see multiple mainstream media outlets when they talk about how Al-Qaeda should be used by the West and how we should work with Al-Qaeda. Some terror attack will go down. In fact, they're saying that the chatter that they see in all the NSA wiretapping and everything, think about the timing that this is coming out at. It's coming out at a time when the NSA, there was just a vote in the Congress to defund the NSA, right? Now they're saying, look, this is proof of why we need the NSA so we can monitor and track all these conversations for potential terrorist attacks. As the movement grows to do away with the NSA, do away with all the unconstitutional, tyrannical, treasonous behavior that's taking place at the hands of your government, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to stage attacks to say, look, we told you so. All of you people that wanted this to go away, now look at what the result is. Cars being blown up, embassies burned down, you name it. That's scenario A. Scenario 2 is that if you listen to their words, already they were saying, hey, what we're getting, the news that we're getting on this terror attack is that it might be a terror suspect that has a bomb planted inside his body. Now already, there's been instances where even Highway Patrol and other people were doing full cavity searches of people that were innocent. Again, you want to fly in an airplane? They don't like you? Sorry, Mr. Jones. You're affiliated with the Tea Party? We're going to have to do a full cavity search on you if you want to go on that airplane. People think this is crazy, but this is always how it starts. I'm not making this up. I'm simply looking at history and saying this is where it ends up. This whole terror scam is an absolute fraud, okay? The biggest terrorists are the out-of-control megalomaniac banking cartels that fund all of these factions, get them to fight with each other, and lead to these types of scenarios and lead to these types of events that eventually foster and take root. What do you think about it? I'm Fabian for Liberty. on alternative media television. Thanks for watching.